Welcome back to episode 7, I believe it is, of the USA license plate tutorial series. I had a video recorded and I completely screwed up the end of it, so it wasn't really useful. I guess maybe I can make this episode 8 and I'll just cut off the second round in my other video. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, so scratch that. This is episode 8. And I'll just cut off the second round in my other video because the first round was pretty good. All right. Red on top, blue on bottom, and front plates. I am inclined to think, and that's the only plate I can really get a clear color scheme on. I'm inclined to think we're in Ohio. Well, and then I see this. So we're in Columbus, downtown Columbus. But the blue on the red is Ohio. I'm not really going to try to 5K this. I'm just going to look for near the State House. And yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go like there. Okay. Almost 5K'd it. All right, what do we have here? This is I may have had this one before. This is a very unique plate, and I almost want to say this is either Utah or Wyoming, and I'll show you why once I've guessed. But I think this is Wyoming. I really think this is Wyoming. It could also be like, I think either North or South Dakota. But I'm thinking it's like Wyoming or Montana. And I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you why. So I think we're in Wyoming, and I'm going to guess we're probably somewhere over here. I should have just gone for the capital. So here's why I was thinking it was Wyoming. This is their plate. So you'll see a lot of blue, and then you'll have that yellow, and they got the cowboy. So I knew that was Wyoming. I may have seen this exact round before, but I don't remember where it is. So I'm looking. We were in a front plate state. And I am not sure what state this is. But front plates required. This could be like an antique plate, so I'm not going to put too much money on that one. A lot of states have special plates for cars that aren't driven a lot. With this much blue, I'm almost tempted to say we might be in Connecticut somewhere. I can't really make out, or maybe this is Rhode Island again. This could be Rhode Island. I mentioned in the last video, I think, sometimes you can see that like that wave that's on the side of this. So I think maybe we're in Rhode Island. Washington. Okay, that was totally wrong. So this is where I go in and I look at Washington plates on Wikipedia. So yeah, okay, I can see where. So this is the Washington plate. It's got the blue Mount Rainier. And then the reason I thought it was Rhode Island is because wherever Rhode Island went, you sometimes see this blue wave here will show up. So yeah, way off on that one, but that's why this is a tutorial thing. All right. Well, I mean, University of Utah is like, this just gives it away. So let's see if I can give a point. So usually Utah requires front plates, I think. This is also Gen 4 coverage, so we've got this diffusion here rather than just a regular blur, which makes it harder to guess. But you'll see Utah has the Arches National Park on it, so you see it over on this truck, on this one. So this is going to be Utah, right outside of the Intermountain Primary Children's Hospital. But yeah, I mean, this is the Utah, Utah, Utah University or Utah State or whatever. That's like kind of their logo, or at least their. So I think we're probably in Salt Lake City. I actually don't know where the University of Utah is. I mean, I'm going to do a scan for hospitals. Intermountain Medical Center? I don't know. Maybe we're here. Let's just go here. Okay, we were up there. Whatever. Yeah, so that was, and again, I will pull up Utah to show why like I said, the diffusion the diffusion makes it more difficult. The diffusion makes it more difficult, but this arch shows up really clearly on the blur. So we're back over here. Unique plate there. Looks like that's the same plate. I think this is South Dakota or North Dakota. One of the Dakotas has that plate, and I don't remember exactly which one it is. I want to say it's South Dakota. Or no, this is Arizona because it's purple and yellow. So purple and yellow is Arizona. Purple and yellow with a blue sky background is Arizona. Yeah, this is Arizona. Mino, I don't know how to say it, but we're in Arizona here. And if I could see any front plates, I would be able to tell you that. No, I've got some front plates back here. I'm pretty sure this is Arizona, though, because the purple and yellow at the bottom is very, very distinct. So let's see if I can find a... Given the front plates that I'm looking at back here... Wait, where was it? The front plates I'm looking at back here, I'm inclined to think we're bordering a state. We're near the border of a state that does require front plates. So it's either going to be Utah or somewhere. So I'm going to go guess over here. Nope, it was North Dakota. I was right on the North Dakota guess. Here's North Dakota's license plate. So you see that. What threw me off was if you go to Arizona's license plate, you see the purple and the yellow, and I thought I saw purple and yellow. Maybe I did. It could have been, but Nevada also has a similar color scheme on some of its plates. But yeah, my gut instinct of North Dakota was actually correct, so I'll take that L. Now look at the misses there. Jeez. All right, play again. So 2 rounds this time instead of 1 round last time after I cut down the video. Gosh, I can't see anything. All I can see is that there's no front plates. Like, this is not being able to move here really kind of sucks because you don't. I mean, maybe I've seen this before, but beats me. And without front plates, I think we're somewhere in the Midwest. I think this might be like Indiana. No front plates, but yeah, there's no plates to go off of in this one. This is not a great location, but I think we're in Indiana. Okay, we were in Tennessee. Well, you know. All right, here's a good one for plates. Unfortunately, whatever state we're in has the generic, mostly white license plates. We do have a front plate back here. Again, this is a little bit of a tougher one because... Oh, here's a couple closer. So, looks like a no front plate state. I don't recognize that plate off the top of my head. There is a plate there, but it could be like a dealer plate. So, we're a no front plate state. But I am having a hard time with this kind of generic looking white plate meat. I mean... so at this point, because I don't know just off of plates, this could be an Ohio plate or maybe an older North Carolina plate, but I'm given this structure here, I'm gonna go with somewhere further south. I don't think you'd see this in a place with snow. It doesn't really make sense to, you know, it doesn't really make sense to have something like this in a place where it would get snow. You just want a full roof at that rate. So I'm gonna guess this plate maybe is an older North Carolina plate. So I'm just gonna guess somewhere like here. Could be, no, it's Oklahoma. Well, that's kind of tough. Oklahoma is usually an all right guess. I've shown that plate before, but I don't know what that red plate was. One with the red on the top and bottom. All right, 3 of 5. Yeah, and trying not to look at anything besides plates initially. I'm not seeing front plates, which makes sense. To see this kind of inlaid street thing here, you know, would imply that it's not somewhere that gets snow and has streets that get plowed all that often. But this plate, this might be like Arkansas or Louisiana, because I don't really recognize it. Actually, this architecture, I think we're in Louisiana. I don't know why that plate has me thinking Louisiana, but I think we might be in like Baton Rouge or something. Yeah, we were in New Orleans. So I'm going to look at Louisiana's license plate real quick and see if I can find. So here's Louisiana's license plate. It is a kind of unique color scheme, but I think maybe the red at the top there. But yeah, that was kind of a lucky guess. But it was mostly those buildings that looked like, you know, French Quarter. Was that actually in the French Quarter? I don't know. It's warehouse district. Whatever. All right. Hard to tell. This one I think we've seen before, possibly. This might be that Indiana one with the flag on it. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I did just say Indiana. We're in Indianapolis. So I can't be upset about the guess based on that plate there, because I think that's the American flag one. And I was thinking this might be one of the blue ones with the white letters, so the white gets blurred out, and then you have this darker blue thing over on the side. But yeah, born in Indianapolis, only in Indianapolis. May as well try Pennsylvania Street and whatever, Market Street. All right, let's see if I can find that in Indianapolis. I'm guessing we're downtown. Washington Street. Looks like there's a bunch of New York Street, Ohio Street. Looks like this is the right Vermont Street, Michigan Street. See if I can find Market Street somewhere. Well, oh wait, did this one have the? Yeah, 100 East Pennsylvania Street. So we're east here. Here's New York. Oh, here's Market Street. I just found Market Street. Yeah, I'm just trying to 5KS. Where? Okay, Market Street, Pennsylvania Street, and Market Street. All right. Okay, so I got burned by this in one of the previous ones. I don't know if it's in the last video that I cut out or if it's gonna stay in. There are 2 states that have blue with yellow. It's West Virginia and Nebraska. And I think neither one of them requires front plates, but I can't tell. gonna cross check. If we're near a college, this could be all over the place. But this looks like either a Nebraska plate or a West Virginia plate. Both of those do. And this one here, I think, is a Delaware plate. Potentially. But this one, I don't know where we are. We're either in West Virginia or Nebraska, and I don't know which one it is. This architecture and stuff makes me think more West Virginia, these older houses. So let's go West Virginia. Maybe Morgantown, where there's a college. Nope, I was wrong. Nebraska. Yeah, both West Virginia and Nebraska, like I said, have that blue strip with yellow letters at the top. So I got burned by that once, and I got burned by it again. So that was, it was all right, but it wasn't the best. So until next time, keep guessing.